Hello, good morning, good afternoon, however this video finds you. This is James Adams with My Home Electrician, where we believe that success is a symptom of good relationships. Today we're going to do an in-progress video. So it's going to be a little messy, look a little chaotic, but in the middle of the process, we're working a miracle here. You might recognize this building, you may not, from a previous video. We did a previous video on this, on some just crazy electrical work that was done on a guest house or mother-in-law suite. Open service wires being ran all over the place. So I just wanted to quickly update you on where we're at in that process and see what you guys think. It's pretty fun and exciting. If you ever wanted to know what it would be like if I don't know, psychopathic fire marshal and maybe the inventor of the electric chair, if they made a baby, what that spawn would look like. Well, I have a treat for you. We're gonna look at this right here. For all of you who do know what it is, or what it's not, or a mix of the both of those two things, y'all will be just cringing in your seats. All right, so we got tired of working in the sun, so we set up the shade. Got our fancy workbench here, tons of fun. Might need to start the Milwaukee versus DeWalt versus Rigid debate for all the tool junkies out there. I say pro Milwaukee, nothing else counts. So here's what we're in the middle of. We had this underground pipe that we dug out just a little bit, just enough to find it. Got our big, huge service cables that have now been reduced back and cut out. See if I can get out of the sun here and get some better view. Right now we got Robert working some magic. Say hello, Robert.
Hello.
The magician. I'd be lost without him. Yeah, so panel's been gutted out. We've got some variables we're trying to work around here. We got our grounding and bonding wires, ran in number 4. We're still got to hook up to our primary system. We got our inner system bus. We got our new panel mounted in there. We've got our new gutter. But why a gutter, you ask? Maybe you're asking, what the heck is a gutter? A gutter is a raceway or an enclosure where we can do all kinds of magical and mythical things. In this situation, what we're going to use it for is to tap down from this 500 kc mil wire down to 3/0 copper. And yes, for those of you who will criticize, the connectors and fittings are rated for use with aluminum and copper. And they will be reduced down in that gutter, and then our smaller service conductors will be terminated. So right now we're still kind of in the thick of it here. This is for today. We're getting this done. Tomorrow will be the dig out with all of this and trying to navigate around some creative plumbing that was done. You'll notice that I'm no plumber here, but I don't think I've ever seen a legit plumber prop up their work for permanent application with a, I don't know, what looks like a shelving board. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so we're going to end up with probably an in-ground vault right here, which is going to be a lot of fun because there's a very specific way vaults have to be installed. And then from there, we're going to go in with 3-inch conduit, come in, and we're going to try and go behind that and into our new 3 5/8 inch knockout. And then from there, we'll be all good to go. I make it sound easy, but this wire is enormous. If you want to take a peek at that, this wire is pretty big, and it's aluminum, so it's not very flexible. So we'll see how that does, making that turn radius. We've still got several things that we need to do in here for safety and code compliance, to include tapping a lug into the gutter to ground it so it's actually safe. Panel's already been grounded and bonded, but we've still got our cold water system, which is going to be very interesting to do since the house was all ran in PEX. So I'm going to see what the city has for guidance on that. Typically we drive a 3rd ground rod and run a second number 4 and let them count that. We would be able to do what's called a UFER, which is connecting the rebar ran within the slab of a house and connecting that up inside the wall, and we mark it where it is, and that works. In this case, we can't do that because this is a pier and beam house. So we'll have to figure out what the city is okay with, but right now, I'm confident that what we'll have in place will work. I just need them to sign off on it. So anyway, that's all we got. We're gonna get back to magic, and tomorrow and today we'll do either some photos or another video, and show you how beautiful it looks, with some comparisons, some probably flashbacks to where we started. So anyway, this is James Adams and Robert with My Home Electrician, where we believe that success is a symptom of good relationships. You have a great day.